Okay, it's no worries. If I had like more time, do you know what I mean? If I had like, for example, 6, 7 hours, or as majority of streamers do who play games, then I'd say hell yes, add me and we're gonna play some games. But my time is very, very short, unfortunately. And do you know what I mean? It's nothing for you guys or anything. It's just my time is very like kind of short, so to speak. Black Wolfster with that beautiful host. How are you doing this morning, good sir? Hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Oh my god. Keza with that beautiful host as well. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for the beautiful support. You guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, that menu looks tasty. Certainly is. So what we got going on, we got a vanilla date and pecan tart, which we're doing. So I'm going to make a date puree. I'm going to fill it in the bottom. We're also going to do date puree in the plate. I'm also going to put some... I don't know what I'm doing with the pecans yet. I might put a few pecans on the bottom of the date puree, right? Fill it up with the custard. And put some pecans, obviously, on garnish. Pastry is made with phyllo pastry, as you can see. We're also going to be doing ginger, cinnamon yogurt. We've also made a cinnamon jelly, which is cooling down. I'm going to pop that in the fridge very shortly so it can set. Going to have some orange to go with it, some orange segments, and roasted pecans, and what else we got on there? I think that's it. I think. I could be wrong, though. I need to check my book in a bit, but I think that's all the garnish. If you do have time, what games do you play, Chef? I usually just play a bit of PUBG or Dead by Daylight. That's usually about it. I did have a quick go at that new game, Fortnite. Don't like it. I don't like it. I know it's in alpha. I know they're still working on it. I just, hands down, think the maps are too small. I don't like there's no attachments. The aim is very weird. I don't know. I didn't like Fortnite at all. So, uninstall. Didn't like that game. It looked fun. I watched other people play and I was like, oh, this looks really good fun. I played it. I didn't enjoy it. So, I did play about 7 or 8 matches as well. I gave it a good chance, but yeah, no, it's not my cup of tea. And I'm not too fond of the graphics either. I'm not really like that kind of cartoony kind of. Not my genre. Nothing against cartoons. It's just not my kind of game play style. But yeah, no, I prefer PUBG. More realistic. It's more fun. It's my type of game. Right, so. Love everything cinnamon. Oh, cinnamon's very delicious indeed. Be back, tending food on the stove. I also tweeted out, Black Wolfster, thank you so much for the retweet. I really appreciate that. Guys, yeah, if anyone, thank you for reminding me as well, Black Wolfster. If anyone who can't sub, we are on 50% off subs at the moment, which is Subtober. So that's going on until like the 17th or so it's not too long. But if you can't sub, guys, to the channel and you would like to support me, if you could retweet my Twitter post, which I'm going to pop in chat for you now if I can find the... Where on earth have I... Oh, yeah, it's on the same page, you donut. That's why I can't find it. Sorry, I was talking to myself. So, yeah, if you'd like to retweet my Twitter link, guys, and you're not subbed to me, or even if you are subbed to me, you can, support me. Just please retweet my post from this morning, and that will help generate a lot more traffic as well. So that would really help a lot. White Label, with that beautiful brand new sub, dude. Thank you so much for that sub. Really appreciate it. Look at that cup go boom. Dude, thank you so much for the support. Hope you're going to enjoy the brand new sub emotes. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the brigade. And thank you again so much for the dedication and support. That really means a lot to me. Guys, can we get some love and hype in chat? Love and hype and chat. Please, guys. Thank you so much, White Label. I really appreciate that ever so much. That means a lot to me. Guys, you're amazing. You really are. Thank you so much for the support. It is incredible. Wow, the spider's on the wall now. He's having a good walkabout today. Crazy spider. Where's he off to? He's going up. Oh, he's going to drop in a minute. Right. So, Thank you again, White Label. Thank you so much for that support. No problem. You are a great dude. Thank you so much. That's such lovely comments. I really appreciate that ever so much. Lazy Fun Guy, how's it going, dude? Welcome back. How are things with you? Guys, I think I missed like half a chat. I got all excited. Where we are. Don't like to miss people's questions and stuff. Oh yeah, Battle Royale game was thrown together in like 2 days, John. It's more the full game for the story mode. That's really good at the moment. Yeah, I can imagine. Probably I haven't tried that, so I can't give my opinion on it. But the only reason it caught my eye was the Battle Royale, which I thought, oh, I quite might like enjoying that. But yeah, probably the main game story is probably very, very good indeed, Kez. Chefs, what's the best kind of oil for Yorkshire pudding? Extra virgin olive oil, vegetable oil, or peanut oil? Does Chef not use oil for his? Oh, for Yorkshire puddings. If we're not worried about healthy and all this malarkey, I would say probably use some vegetable oil, yes. Vegetable oil will be the best ideal thing to use for Yorkshire puddings, but there's nothing stopping you from using extra virgin olive oil. Peanut oil, that'll be add a very nutty flavour for sure. So, it's just all about trial and error lives in the barn, definitely. Never tried a date puree. Bet that's nice and sweet. It is, but you want to kind of go careful with it because obviously dried dates can be a little bit, what's the word? A bit too sugary. So you got to be kind of just go easy on it. Don't just use it sparingly. Don't go crazy with it because there are sugars in there and it can go from one extreme to the next. Do you know what I mean? From healthy to oh my god, I shouldn't have eaten all that. How's it going, Chef? How's it going, chat? We're doing fantastic, Lazy. What have you been up to? How's your weekend been, man? What have you how was your Saturday and Sunday? Have you been up to much? Have you done any more hikes yet, or has it gone too cold now? I heard this morning somebody said on Twitter, who was it? Can't remember who I saw. I think it was a big streamer actually. He said like their first lot of winter showers are actually coming over tonight or something. So I was like, holy moly, winter is definitely here for sure. So yeah, it depends on where you live, I guess. If you're in Canada, I guess you get a lot of snow up there, right? I'm not very good with climates, but I'm guessing I know Canada gets a lot of snow. I am guessing. Vegetable oil, it is, yeah, definitely. So, if I was doing like Yorkshire puddings, how I would do it, I usually do roughly about equal quantities. I usually put a little bit more flour in there just to get the batter a little bit more thicker. I blend it with a hand blender. So milk, not plain, is it plain flour or self-raising? Off the top of my head. No, it's plain flour. Definitely plain flour. Do not use self-raising because that will fudge it up. Am I right with that? I think so. I need to double check that. 2 seconds. I can't remember everything. This is why you write things down. It's very important to write things down, guys. Otherwise, you'll forget. I'm pretty sure it's plain flour. But I just want to double check. Let's have a look. Bing, bing, bing. Yeah, plain flour. Yeah, do not use self-raising because that will fudge up your mix. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, make sure you do use plain flour for that. So yeah, what I'll do is get equal quantities, plain flour, milk, and eggage. I also personally, I put a little bit more flour in, just about another 10 or 20 grams, just to thicken it up a little bit more. Blend the living daylights out of it with a hand blender so you get some aeration going through it. Get your pans hot. I usually use, to get some really beastie ones. Where is it? I think they're over here. Where are they, guys? I haven't seen them for a while, actually. Oh, here they are. I usually use these pans for my Yorkshire puddings, right? Put about, I'd say, just cover the bottom with oil. You don't need to put like loads in there. Just cover the bottom. Put these in the oven for about, I don't know, about 180 to 200 Celsius, which is about 350 to 375, I guess. I think, to 400. And then once these are hot in the oven, open the oven door. Gently pull them out very carefully. Fill them up to about yay big. Put them in. Shut the oven. Do not open the oven for like 20 minutes. And you'll watch. And make sure these are on like trays because the oil will come up and it'll push out and they'll go all over your oven. So make sure these 2 things are on a tray. So when the oil comes up. And then cook them. And they'll come out like, I'm not joking, like little beasts. Seriously, they're huge. So these are fantastic for making Yorkshire puddings in. Because of the, I think it's to do with the, it's actually got wider spread on it, so they actually rise a lot quicker because the heat can penetrate a lot quicker than it being quite kind of, you usually see smaller ones like muffin trays. But yeah, these are fantastic for Yorkshire puddings. So if you are in America, these are called egg pans, I believe. If they're over here, we call them Bellini pans. So, whichever you kind of prefer. Little non-stick pans, they're fantastic. They're really good. And they make the best Yorkshire puddings, in my personal opinion. Maybe other people will argue with me and say, no, chef, they're not. I'm like, okay, cool. Cool story. Cool story, bro. Alrighty. So, what we're going to do. Yeah, it is plain flour, definitely. Joshua G tweeted about it snowing in Colorado. Oh, that's who it was. Yeah, I think it was Joshua G, actually. I guess it started to hail there early. Crazy weather they're having, yeah. I think it was Joshua G I saw this morning who tweeted that. So, very much so. Katniss. How are you doing, Katniss? How are things with you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Radio. So, let's move this over. Little bit of. I went a bit crazy with the eggs. I only wanted one egg. I shouldn't have gone like crazy with two. I don't know why. I guess I was in autopilot mode. But hey ho, it's all good. It's all gravy. Right, so give this a bit of a egg wash. Very lightly. You don't want to go putting like loads of like egg liquid on there. Reason for it, it'll start falling apart. That's why I say quite lightly with the egg wash. Don't go like putting mountains of it on. Otherwise, you're going to have pretty much problems with it. Oh, God's sake, pastry, what are you doing? Play game with chef. Oh, you're not going to play a game. Right, we're just going to go like that then. That's fine. Sometimes I can get fussy. I really want it like lined up. A bit OCD with that. Hi, chef. Happy Monday. Happy Monday it is indeed, Mr. Kruger. How are tricks? How are things with you, dude? Are you doing well? Yeah, the downside we're using a brush with hairs on it. They usually sometimes come off, so just be careful when you're doing that. It's not very pleasant if you're eating through the pastry and you find a hair. It's not human hair. It's the pastry brush hair. So, but it's still not pleasant to kind of dig out your mouth, is it? Really? Nice. Thanks for the tips. No, it lives in the barn. You're most welcome, dude. I'm more than happy to help you if I can give tips. Definitely, I'll elaborate on things. It's what I'm here for. I'm doing good, thank you. Still here from Andy's decided to host you. How are you doing? Awesome. Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you, my friend. Having a wonderful Monday, ready to go. But no, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for popping in. Radio. But yeah, no, I'm doing fantastic. Doing good. Enjoying today's dish. So what we're making today, we're making vanilla, date, and pecan tart. So obviously with pastry, you usually use a sweet pastry. But because I'm all about healthy alternative foods, not always, we still have some unhealthy things now and again, but less of them. We are using phyllo pastry instead of sweet short crust pastry. So this is a great alternative to use, but it just takes a little bit of time just to kind of, sort out. You can't really kind of bash this together in like, well, I suppose you could. If I got my head down, I could get this done in like, 5 minutes. But you've got to be kind of gentle with the pastry, because if you throw it about a little bit too, see, that's what happens. It rips very easily. So you've got to be kind of gentle with it. Otherwise, it will tear, it will rip. So you've got to make sure you take a little bit of care in it for sure. Good day in Chef and Chat. Colonel, welcome back. How is your wonderful Monday going, my friend? Brush hairs,